Okay, I'm going to try and do this as concisely as I can. So this is a new boot. I haven't done anything. The GPU is on normal mode. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this GPU stress test thingamajig. And I'm going to open lact. And I'm going to show you. So lact is set overclock, right? Overclock is going. And we can see here that on the power usage is 50 watts below the watt limit. So like the limit is 402. And I can tell you right now, this stress test is going to use the 400 watts if it's allowed to. The problem is that it's not being allowed to. So I'm going to show you the power usage chart, which is really useful for debugging this issue. So you can see here that it's very specifically, dude, why is my mouse so big? That's like the biggest GTK moment that I've ever seen in my life. Okay, anyway, so it's 50 watts below the power limit and it spikes up to the power limit. Now you would say, okay, well, it's spiking up to the power limit, so it's working correctly. But I don't think it is because of this other application. Now, core control is super glitchy. I don't really know how or why, but so when you open core control, once you put in your password, then it applies its settings. So it has just applied its settings now, and you can see, oh, well, the power usage has changed. And now it's doing whatever this is, which is actually what I want. You know, like it's actually at the power limit. It's not 50 watts below it. Like it's specifically 50 watts above and below. I think what happened is somebody changed something in like a kernel somewhere saying like, oh, we're spiking 50 watts over the power limit, so we'll just underset everything by 50. And clearly that will solve the problem. But it doesn't solve the problem because this is a BIOS power limit. I didn't pick this. I didn't set this, but the BIOS set that. You know what I mean? If you're putting me 50 watts below it, then I've lost 50 watts. I can't put it any higher to get that back. And the weird thing is that if I go back into lact, right, and then I set 401 watts, and then I hit apply, I don't know what the hell just happened. Like, what is going on? Oh, we're back below the power limit again. Like, where's my money? You know what I mean? If I set 400, then I want to get 400. Okay, now it appears to have just broken. Oh, okay, well, we got an error. Okay. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is that something is messed up with how the power thing works. See, look, now we're back. Now we're like at the power limit, but also everything's broken. Like, I don't know what's going on. So the really strange thing is also with core control that it's just really buggy. Sometimes like I click apply and it doesn't work. Sometimes I click apply and it does the 400 and or the 350 watt thing that lact does. Like I don't, why did this get set to video? I don't understand. I thought that was on 3 full screen. Whatever, you know, something weird's going on. Thank you for listening to my ramble.